I started my career as female network engineer, I have been isolated in the field. Being many male colleagues, I'm the only one woman. Even when I'm studying in my class with 45 male students, I'm the only one female who's studying IT, not actually IT, networking. So by that time, I was feel a bit isolated, and I was scared, and there was some times I was thinking to give up the field and go for some other field. But when you are working with them, then now there are challenges. So I'm a person sort of taking challenges with other people. So when we talk about the Asia Pacific region, we have the special cultural norms in our region, especially the male dominant world in networking field. So they just nominate it as a masculine job, though it is not. So I had very hard time to prove them that it is not a masculine job. You have to use your brain, and we are the people who will be able to take the challenges. In general, in Sri Lanka, I did research on careers preventing female network engineers advancing their careers. In that research, I was only able to find 8 female network engineers who are really into the networking field. So, when you talk about the percentage of the university entrance, there are many female students who are entering into the networking. They were selecting networking subjects, but halfway through the course, they all will drop out. Only 2 or 3 people will be remaining. So that is because of the pressure, and they don't have the viable career path after passing out from the universities. And with my experience, I'm teaching most of the state universities as a visiting academic. So after they have completed their course, when there is a time to go for the internship, one of my classes, there were 40 students, 15 were female students, rest were males. I was able to find internship for all the 35 male students, but none for the female students. Whenever I'm talking to the corporate sector, so what they said was, "Madam, we don't take the unnecessary burden into our hands. Tell them to go for some other places. Tell them to select some other jobs." But I was fighting with them. I said, you just give them the chance and see whether they will be able to do or not. Sometimes they may be better than your male colleagues. So then I was able to convince few places you have to take female students. But in the policy making side, there was no such agendas for us, even not within our country. I guess it's in the whole world. Right, so still the invisible glass ceiling is there. When we talk about the ICT industry, internet penetration in Sri Lanka is 29% with the population. But still we are lagging behind, females are lagging behind. There is a gap. So we need to find a way to bridge in that gap. But unfortunately, our policymakers did not want to make more concern on that. There are some parts they mentioned that we will give more priority to women, but I don't know in the actual scenario that will be happening. So I want to make a voice on that, voices which were unheard in past and will be in future.